I met her in a game. Not in some romantic way. Not at first, anyway. It was just another evening. I logged in, put on my headphones, and loaded into my favorite survival world. I wasn't looking for anything new. I just wanted to build, mine, and maybe escape the noise of real life for a while. Then, I saw her username pop up in the chat. Novastar joined the game. She'd been invited to the server by a mutual friend. I remember thinking, cool name. That was it. No big spark. No cinematic music playing in the background. Just another player on the server. We started talking slowly. First about builds, then about favorite food, books, songs. She liked lo-fi beats and thunderstorms. I liked coffee shops and pixel art. Her base was always neat, organized, symmetrical. Mine looked like a tornado made of cobblestone and hope. Over the next few weeks, she became part of my routine. We'd log on, work on side-by-side projects, and talk about life. The conversations started lasting longer than the gameplay itself. She told me about her job. I told her about college. She was always calm, thoughtful kind, and funny in a quiet kind of way. There was no pressure, no flirting, but still something was there. And yet, we knew nothing real about each other. Not our names, not where we lived, not even our faces. We kept it safe, private, as you're supposed to online. And that was fine with me. Then came the day we stopped playing. Not on purpose. One night, she just didn't log on. No message. No goodbye. Days passed. Then weeks. I sent a message. Nothing. Maybe real life caught up to her. Maybe she was gone for good. I'll be honest. I felt it. Way more than I expected to. I didn't realize how much space she'd taken up in my everyday life until she wasn't there. So I moved on. I stopped logging in as much. Focused on classes, work, friends. But every now and then, I'd open the server just in case. Then came a twist I never saw coming. One rainy afternoon, I was waiting in line at a small bookstore cafe I'd never been to before. I had headphones in, hoodie up, coffee on my mind. Someone behind me said, "You play Minecraft?" I turned around. A girl, around my age, holding a book, wearing a NASA sweatshirt. She pointed my shirt. It had a pixel creeper on it. I smiled. Yeah, too much, honestly. We started talking. Just casual small talk. But then, something started feeling familiar. The way she laughed. The way she said, before answering. The way she used her hands when she talked. And then it hit me. I looked down at the book she was holding. It was the same one Novastar once told me was her favorite. The same exact copy. I said almost without thinking, "Novastar." Her eyes widened. She stared at me for a second, completely silent. Then she whispered, "Ender Jack." And just like that, the world got quiet. No more coffee shop noise. No more rain. Just the two of us, staring in disbelief. We laughed. She actually teared up. I probably did too. We sat at that cafe for hours. No blocks, no servers. Just two people, face to face, finally putting a voice to the keyboard clicks. Turns out, we lived in the same city all along. Not even 10 blocks apart. We talked about everything. Why she disappeared, family stuff. She didn't want to bring anyone into it. Why I kept logging in, hope mostly. And how weird it was that the universe had brought us together like this. Not in a server. Not behind screens. But in the most human way possible. We didn't rush anything. There were no instant, let's date conversations. But we started meeting. Coffee turned into walks. Walks turned into game nights. Game nights turned into long talks at 2 a.m. on rooftops and rainy mornings in the park. It was slow, and it was perfect. Now, years later, I still call her Nova sometimes. She still calls me Ender when I annoy her. And yes, we still play Minecraft.